Hi gang, so let's start reviewing for test 3. So what I'll do is I'll just help you through what the test will look like because I know this is going to be formatted a little differently. So a question on test 3 will be something like this: simplify a radical expression with an even exponent. It won't look exactly like this, but it will be something similar. All right, so let's start with this one as a review, and then let's just do a few more, okay? So simplifying a radical expression with an even exponent. So the first thing you want to do is look at whether the number in front is a perfect square or not. And if it is not a perfect square, you want to pull out the biggest perfect square you can. So for instance, 32 is 16 times 2. So the biggest perfect square in 32 is 16. And v to the 14 is already a perfect square because it's an even exponent. So remember, how you handle the coefficients is different than how you handle the exponents. So for the big 16, we take the square root of 16, that comes out as a 4. The 2 stays under because it's not a perfect square. And for the exponents, you're going to take half, right? Because it's a square root, so you're going to do 14 divided by 2, which is 7. So it's v to the 7. And that square root of 2 is left under. You can put these a little closer together if you want. So 4v7 square root of 2. Right, they're all squished together as like one term. All right, let's try another one. Now 100 is a perfect square, so that's going to come out. And this is again an even exponent. So for even exponents, we take half. All right, so the square root of 100 is 10. And half of the exponent is x to the third. So that one's done. That has no leftover under the radical. All right, let's try the next one. The biggest perfect square in 18 is 9. So let's break this down into 9 times 2. And again, if it's an even exponent, it's already a perfect square. So we can leave that as 20. So the square root of 9 comes out as a 3. The 2 is left under. Half of the exponents is y to the 10. And then again, don't forget that guy that was left under, that square root of 2. Okay, and that's the answer to this one. So you want to take the square root of the perfect square and then half of the exponents, because remember, it's division. It's whatever exponent you have divided by whatever the root or index is. All right, so one more. Let's do one more of this type. So can you think of the biggest perfect square in 50? Good. The biggest perfect square in 50 is 25. So we'll do 25 times 2. Now the exponent of 50 is a perfect square because it's even, so I don't have to alter that. I have to alter the coefficient, but not the exponent, okay? All right, so now let's do it. So the square root of 25 is 5. The 2 stays under, and half of 50 is 25. And just let's not forget this guy under here, so this 2. Maybe let me just squeeze one more in here. Let's do 12 times b to the, let's do to the 12. All right, so the biggest perfect square in 12 is 4, so that's 4 times 3. 12 is an even exponent, so it's a perfect square. The 4 comes out as a 2. The 3 is left under. Half of the exponents is 6. Okay, and that would be the answer to that one. All right, gang, I hope that helped. If you have any questions on any of this, you know you can always email me. I'll catch you. Bye-bye.